Doing your nails at home can be super great and beneficial to not only your wallet, your time, the fact that it's fun, and it's actually pretty good for your mental health, if that helps. If you're looking for a hobby and you're just like lost in the sauce and you're like, let me just try anything, try DIYing your nails. It'll actually be very therapeutic for you to learn the most basic, nail art and stuff like that. And you never know, you may become a pro. So let's get into what tools you will need. Now, the best part about this whole thing is I'm not using a drill. That's right. A nail tech that's been doing nails for almost 10 years. I'm not going to be using the drill. I'm going to be trying to challenge myself. And the fact that I know most of you guys out there probably don't have a drill, I decided let's just use a hand file, a 100/180 hand file. So like I said, let's go into what tools you will need. You need some nail tips, nail glue, nail primer, nail monomer, your choice of powder, your choice of a cleanser, or you can use alcohol. You could also get a gel top coat, or if you don't have an LED or UV lamp, go ahead and get a regular top coat. If you decided to use a gel top coat, make sure you use a lamp. I'm using this little Madame Glam mini lamp right here. It's so small. You either need some tip cutter. I think I just spit on that. You need some tip cutters, a buffer, a hand file, a Kolinsky brush, a cuticle pusher or wooden stick. If you don't have the tip cutter, you can use scissors, a manicure brush or a duster brush, a set of gloves, and a face mask, paper towels, and either a dampen dish or a little jar, but the monomer is in the jar. And today we're using Young Nails monomer. It's already in there. Okay guys, I have a confession. I have a big confession. A nail tech that almost has been doing nails for 10 years ripped their nails off. Look at that. Now this one has a little acrylic left though. That's what that is right here. But it's okay, we'll figure it out. See? But yeah, I ripped my nails out. So you know what that means. I was a little bit stressed. Oh my God, I was like, why did I do this? I just wanted these things off. They were on there for 3 weeks. But I'm over here like, damn it. But it happens, guys. I'm not going to crucify myself for doing that. So to begin, guys, we are going to take this hand file, and this is a 100/180 one. So we are just removing any excess. Yes, my nails, they look horrible. But I'm gonna show you guys. So these are the tips I'm gonna be using, right? They are by this brand, Sitlana. Who can say that? Oh my gosh, you deserve $1 million if you can say that. So we're gonna push back with this little wooden stick, and you can get this at Sally's, the Dollar Tree, you guys. You can get a lot of this stuff at these places for really inexpensive prices. So the only thing you might be spending on is like the acrylic and the monomer, and then maybe ordering the tips, but then you'll have all of that for so many sets. And then the top coat of your choice, the buffer, the file, maybe a little mini lamp like the one I'm about to use. You know what I'm saying? But if you have these little things, if you accumulate these little things and you always have them at home and you really want to do your nails, you can start learning to do your own, and you'll be able to practice and perfect them. You know what I'm saying? And it'll help you in a lot of ways, for your time, for yourself, for you to save money, for you to just take a break and just, have yourself some me time, because it is therapeutic. We are pushing back all of them. All I'm doing is doing this because when it comes to your nails, when your nails grow out, then you start getting all this extra skin right there. And because I am a professional, I do have an e-file, but with the e-file, it's a lot easier, it's a lot faster, especially when you're already trained to learn how to use it. But look at that, this is all outgrown skin. So that's what they call the cuticle, because people think that this layer right here is the cuticle, but it's not. That's the eponychium that protects your skin from infection. So I don't always like taking off all of it unless it's really dry and dead. So like that is what you do. You can go with this little tool here, this little pusher / wooden stick, and you can clean up around. Look at that, all that little dead skin. So it's tedious work. So I think that's why it becomes super therapeutic and relaxing. It's because it's tedious and it's like you can hyper focus on it, and it's just so satisfying to clean them out as well. But yeah, push, clean around, and then after that, you take the softer side, which is the 100, 180. The 100 side would be the more coarse side. So the higher the number, the finer and softer of the grip. So I'm going to use that to roughen the nail. The reason you want to rough the nail is because if you apply any type of product, then it'll slip right off because the nail's so shiny. Now, yes, my nails aren't completely shiny because I did rip them off. But remember, if you didn't rip them off like me, then, or you didn't, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have anything like this, like if you didn't just do a soak off, basically, what you would have is a shinier nail bed. And basically you would be doing yourself a disservice by not removing the shine, because then they'll just slip right off. It's too shiny. There's no roughness. You know, we need something to adhere, like Velcro kind of. You can remove the shine just like this, you see, and you take this little brush. Where is it? You can take a little brush like this and clean it, or a manicure brush, and see where you still need to remove. We have some shiny spots right here, right? So you would want to remove that. So we can go slowly. Before you start, you can take another file. You guys, I don't want you to hurt yourself. So you can remove this part right here can like cut you like a knife. So you remove it by etching it. This is how you etch it on both sides. But anyway, mine was already etched. So you want to remove as much, and then you can go under right here, that little nail fold, and you just remove that. Don't overdo it, but make sure you're removing as much as that shine off and going around underneath the skin. Even with the hand file, you guys, it's very satisfying for me, because I feel like it's a lot more like able to go underneath the skin for some reason. For me, I feel like I have more control, but it's more like tedious because you have to go slower. That's the only downside, and you have to obviously use your own energy to do it versus the drill doing all of the work for you. You kind of just direct the drill. Go in there just softly. I don't want to be too rough either. It's looking pretty good so far. Okay, that looks so good. Look at that. Okay, now you could, like I said, dust it off. But I like to use a cleanser, or you could use alcohol if you have it at home, or pick it up at the store. Like I said a million times, Dollar Tree really has a lot of stuff. Dollar Tree is a lifesaver when it comes to those little things. Okay, so this is what we have right now. So I cleaned it up, we cleansed it, and this actually helps with the pH balance of the natural nail. Now we can start getting our tips. I'm gonna grab some glue. This is the one I'm using, ADS glue. To measure them, you guys, very important. Now, for me, I'm noticing, okay, my pinky's obviously small. For me, I'm going to go to the smallest because I do have small nail beds. And I'm going to see if it fits. There's nothing smaller, so let's hope this one fits, right? So it looks good. It's fitting side to side. You see that? From this side to that side, it goes right there. So I'm going to put glue, a little drop, and I'm going to face it this way because I want to make sure we're not putting it on crooked. So I put a little bit on the well, and now it's drying. Okay, so then we're gonna go to the next one, and I'm gonna guesstimate that it is this one right here, and it is. You get really good at guesstimating little by little the more you do your nails. Okay, same with this one. I'm gonna, the well. I feel like this one needs more glue, and to position it better. I don't like that. Okay, so we have a little problem. So I'm gonna grab another one of the same one, buff this out to remove that other old glue. Because then it's just gonna start clumping up a bunch more. And it's not gonna be good when there's a bunch of glue under one tip. So in this case, let's grab the new tip. Let's see. This is the old one. Okay, we're gonna grab the new tip. Place a little dot here, little dot of glue. This time I'm gonna face it this way. Okay. Now, I think I did it crooked. Oh my gosh, trial. Okay, guys, while it's still wet, let's see if I can remove it. Now, this is one of those worst case scenario moments if you're doing your nails at home. Because now you're like, okay, I added too much glue. We removed it with the buffer. Cool. Now we have it all wrong. And honestly, I think I got the wrong size tip. Look, hold on. This is a perfect example. I put it on. This one I didn't really measure properly. So that's what's going to happen. And if I don't take this off, it's going to be ugly. So we could either cut it with the tips or cut it with the scissors. That's what I do. You could also soak this off. That's what I'm going to do. If you have acetone, just put it right on top of it. It'll come right off. Then what you do is you come back to this one after the other ones are done, okay? So let's see. Let's go move on to the next one. So I'm gonna guesstimate this size. I feel like that's too small. Let me show you why it's small. It's just like not covering it fully. It's like if you cover one side, this has a little gap too. All right, let's move on to a bigger one. Wait, is that the same one? Let's try the next size up just to make sure. I don't know, I kind of like this one more. We're gonna go with this size. So we're gonna put that on there. I'm trying to make sure that little dot is spread too. Okay, and then I don't know, I think this will be better. I just want to make sure it's going straight and it fits side to side. Let's do the pointer. I think the pointer is this one. Nope, too small. Oh, this one looks good. This one looks promising. Okay, add some to the wheel and spread it. Let's turn it this way because I need to see if it's straight. Okay, I have to move quick because this glue can dry pretty quickly. And it fits sidewall to sidewall, so that's perfect. For the thumb, I think I am this. No, not that one. Is it this one? I think it's, no, that's too small. It has to fit from side to side. Okay, that one is perfect, look. And then we're gonna put the glue on the wheel, spread it, and then face it to ourselves, which is called the client view. And there goes our thumb. It's done. Now let's take this one out. And you safely can remove it just like that. I'm gonna grab the buffer to remove the rest. Just because you want to be more sensitive to it, because we've already just put too much glue, removed it. Now we're removing the old tip. So let's not mess it up this time, right? For this one, I'm gonna guesstimate now it's this one. I think I'm right. Okay, let's put it on the tip. Spread it. Start placing and putting pressure down. I'm gonna add a little bit more glue. All right, so now you wanna see how to cut the nails, right? Okay, so what you could do is buy these from Amazon. If you don't know how to find them, they are in my storefront. So I want them long, okay? I want them long, but I don't want, damn, that's the whole thing. But I don't know. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, it's the whole tip. Okay, now I want them long, but not this long. Let's take off some, maybe, let's go to, I would say maybe 6, because I know when I do nails for my clients, 3 is still like, 3 is like a medium. 3, oops. Yeah, 3 is a medium. 4 is like a long, but then I want it longer. 4, let me see. 5 is like, it's too short. I mean, it's long, but it's considered short. Okay, let's do 6. And let's do 7. Let's just do 7. Let's see what it looks like. Whoa, I like it. Okay, so we cut the 7 of them. So right here now, I'm just gonna like fix this shape a little bit. And I take my file and place it on top like that. And then I kind of slant. It's not like straight, it's more like of a slant. And then here, trying to follow the curvature because it becomes a little curvy here. Like the moon shaped nails. Right? Okay. The sides look, they look fine. They don't look too bad. This side doesn't look bad either. But we gotta fix this part right here. So do the same. It's like you're shaving it off in a sense. And you're shaving it off to look like, kind of like a moon. Hence the moon shaped nails. I've seen them really dramatic and I've seen them toned down. I don't know how I'm doing them. I'm just doing them how I like. You're cleaning it up. That looks good as well. Then you take your hand file again and you blend this middle part only. Don't touch the natural nail, or try not to, because you're blending the tip to the natural nail so that when you're adding the acrylic, it just looks more flushed out. And you can do that. You can also blend the bottom just to make it look better. All right, so now we're gonna cleanse them again, or one of these manicure brush. All right, now we can go ahead and add the primer, and this is to adhere the product to our nail bed. And this one is the Young Nails. This one is non-acidic or non-acid primer. Don't get it on the skin. There's still chemicals, you guys. So I'm adding 2 coats. You're gonna grab a napkin, your monomer of choice, your brush of choice. I got this Acrylic number 20 when I was looking for brushes to sell, but I don't know. I don't remember. I think it was too big, but I was like, okay, I'm doing long nails today. We gotta go with a big brush. But you could do this with a small brush too. I've done my nails like this with this length with a smaller brush, but just for today, I'm using my number 20. And we're using the Young Nails Cover Pink for our powder. Okay. So, all right, to pick up the first bead, we're going to go into the monomer. We're going to take out all the bubbles, release. Let's grab, I'm nervous to use this big brush, but let's release a good amount of acrylic, but we're gonna grab a bead. Okay, we grabbed something, now we're adding it to that little middle part, which I want to add first because of the apex. It's just so awkward right here with filming right now. But it's already hardening, so we got to start bringing it down. See, we took off most of the liquid because I really didn't want too much liquid because then it'll take forever to dry. Okay, so now we're gonna go in again, grab another bead here. This one I'm gonna put right here. Once it does start getting on the skin like this, clean it up around. But don't panic. Make sure you're bouncing everything where it needs to go. Like that. Already looking good. Now, obviously we need a lot more product down there. Usually I have to add the product down there first. But today, I just added it there. I always act weird with the first bead. Is that just me? I just like put it anywhere. Just to see how the acrylic is flowing. But you see, it's uneven. So look, this is how you even it out. I added most of that product at the bottom, but we're just making sure it's not falling anywhere. We're just placing it where it needs to go. And look, I tuck in the sides like this. I love this brush actually. Can't believe I haven't been using this for so long. Okay. I am gonna grab a smaller bead to put right here. Because I'm trying to make sure it's getting filled up properly. All right, and then you see there's like that crevice. It needs to bounce in there. Bounce, bounce, bounce back. But I don't want it on the skin. Okay, so next we're gonna grab this bead now and you're gonna watch. I didn't take off as much liquid, so it's more wetter. We're gonna remove just a little bit of the liquid. I'm placing this one right here, right in the middle. So now we have more product. This is how I usually would start it. You want to put it right there kind of in the middle and then like push it up. Push it up. And now it's hardening. You see that? So we got to hurry up and start putting it to the sides before feathering it more down. Say sides before feathering it down. So once you start putting it on its sides, you can start feathering it down. So this one looks more even now. Keep tucking it on the sides, feathering it down. Tuck it on the sides, push the sides, make it, you can pat it, look, pat it to look even. That's what I like to do. I just want it even. That's literally how you get nice nails, even everything out. All right. Now, this is really flat and obviously we need product there. But all you do is grab, let's do the top by the cuticle. Let's grab a bead like that, like with the corner of the brush. Release the liquid off the bead, sorry. And you want to place it right there underneath and push it. See, it's not touching it. So right here's a perfect time while it's moldable to start tucking it underneath the skin. And even it out, feather it down. But we're gonna need more product because it's super uneven. Okay, it doesn't look bad though, but look. So we gotta create that apex better. That's literally the whole point. So now we're gonna make it look better right here. By adding product here to fill in all that. You're gonna harden it a little bit. Well, let's blend it right there, see? Blend it to the other part. Blend it and then bring it down. Add more. Right here. And let it polymerize. And you let it come down. Now for the bottom part, I'm gonna grab a little bit of product again and put it right here on the free edge at the bottom, the tip of the nail, and I'm spreading the little bead everywhere. And then once it starts like polymerizing and hardening a little bit more, so it's moldable and movable, then that's when you want to start moving it, feathering it to where you want it. Push that in, push that in. Ooh. This one just looks real uneven. Let's just add a good amount right there. Let it harden a little bit. And I want my sides nice. So to reshape your nails, we want to do that so that it looks a lot more smooth, because it's not. So I'm doing the bottom first, doing the little free edge, and do the sides right here, and go in there. You're kind of like sanding it evenly right here like that. And then you're gonna go around from one side to the other until you can see how smooth it looks. And go around the cuticle. So just pretend you have like a sanding buffer or something, and you're going ham on a piece of wood. And you want it to look smooth. Do the other side. It's like you're following from this end to the other end. And you're going in, like when you prep the nail, you're going in that cuticle underneath the skin. You could also go from top to bottom. Okay. Wow, that looks good. Okay, let's do the other one. Okay, it's important to do the sides. So you go side to side. You can use the rough side, you can use the soft side. Right now I'm using the rougher side. And let's get rid of some of that product, because it's not very even. So now we can take the buffer and start buffing the nails. Do the whole thing. Go underneath. Okay, so I'm gonna try to find the link for this, but look how they look, you guys, so far. So I haven't gotten my nails this long, I swear, in so long. Wow. Okay, yeah, these are so cute. Look at that. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna take this glove off. Wow, there's still like a lot of dust. Oh my god. All right, so then you can just top coat them. So you would just take, this one's the Koopa top coat. I love it, my favorite. Look how easy it was. It really isn't that hard once you get the gist of it, but practice makes perfect. I'm gonna turn this on. A little lamp. Okay, this is the final look. DIY nails at home, you guys. Awesome. I'm happy. Super happy. And that's how you can do your long nails at home DIY. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. I actually ended up adding some bling. There's like those little fuzzies on my nails though. But yeah, I added some bling and 2 French designs. So cute. Love the long length. Alright guys, if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe, like the video. Bye bye.